And today we're going to be making homemade pan flutes. So I have an example right here. If you can see that, it's just a little fun thing. It has straws and some tape, and it plays a little song. I'm not very good at it, but we are going to learn how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on it, and hopefully you guys are better than me. So, let's get some music started. Okay, so for this activity, you're going to need 5 colored straws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mine are bendy straws, so I'm going to have to make sure and cut this way so that the bend gets cut off. But if you have other straws, then that would be better, so you don't have to think about it so much. We also need a ruler, a marker, some tape. I have clear tape, and I also have this cool craft tape that I used for the bottoms. So whatever you've got will work. You can use regular tape to tape the bottoms. And then I've got some scissors. Make sure you're really careful when you use the scissors, and get an adult if you need help. Cutting straws is a little bit different than cutting paper. And I also have a blank piece of paper. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is take our ruler and a marker and our straws, and we're going to measure. So I want my blue straw to be the biggest, so I'm going to start with my blue straw. I'm going to take my ruler, put it on inches, which are the numbers that are further apart. Line it up, making sure that my bendy straw is on this side, so that it's past the highest number. Then I'm going to make a mark at 6 inches with my marker. Then I'm going to take my scissors and cut right at the mark I just made. And now I've got a 6-inch straw piece. Next, I'm going to take the next color. So I'm going to use green. And we're going to line it up just like we did the other one. But this one's going to be 5.5 inches. So you're going to go to the number 5. And then the next long line. Not the one at 6, but the one in between 5 and 6 that is long. And mark right there. And then we're going to go ahead and cut that. My voice is not behaving today. So now we've got 2 different size straws. It's helpful if you line them up from tallest to shortest as you're cutting, because then you don't have to go back and do it later, but that is your choice. Okay, now we're going to do the 3rd straw. Actually, I want red. I grabbed yellow, but I want red. We're going to line it up, and we're going to do 5 inches. So we have a 6-inch, a 5.5 inch, and now a 5. Make a mark. And cut it off. Now I have 2 yellows. And I'm going to do 4.5 inches. So if you're good at recognizing patterns, you'll notice that we went down 1/2 inch every time we cut. So this is 4.5, which is the big line in between 4 and 5. just going to put these on the floor, these ones that I cut off, so that I don't get them confused. Okay. And the last straw is going to be 4 inches. Okay, so let's look at what we've got now. I have 1 6-inch straw, 1 5.5-inch straw, 1 5-inch straw, 1 4.5-inch straw, and 1 4-inch straw. Okay. Now make sure they're lined up from tallest to shortest. And now we're going to write a number on them. Okay. The tallest straw is number 1. That's not true. The tallest straw is number 5. The next straw is 4. The middle straw is 3. The next straw is 2. And the shortest straw is 1. Okay, so now I have to figure out which way we want these straws facing. So, it's so frustrating that they keep getting mixed up. Oh, okay. So I'm going to play it like this. I will let you guys see the numbers while I'm playing. Okay, so for you guys, you're going to want to make sure that the numbers are facing you. You're going to do it the opposite of the way I'm doing it so that you can see the numbers. Okay, I'm going to lay them out. Now take your ruler and line up the tops of the straws. Take that straight edge and line it right up. So that you have a straight line across. Straws are kind of hard to work with, guys. That's alright. Okay. Now I'm going to put some space in between them now. We have to have space in between the straws so that we can play them separately. So I'm going to go ahead and space them out about the width of my finger. So if you can fit a finger in between your straws, you've got enough space. Okay, now we're going to take our tape. I'm going to use the clear tape. Oh, I forgot to mention, I had this cool decorative tape just to make it pretty at the end, but it's not required. Okay, I'm going to take a big long piece of tape, long enough to go across all the straws. And I'm going to put it right on top. I'm going to make sure all of the straws are touching the tape so that I can pick it up like this. And I'm going to turn it. So the sticky side is up, and the straws that haven't been taped are up as well. Then I'm going to fold over this side, making sure all the straws get in the tape, and fold over the other side. Make sure you don't roll your straws up so that they overlap, because that will make it really hard to play. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like that, don't do that. Make sure they're all separate. Okay. Now at this time, I'm going to take my decorative tape and I'm going to make it pretty. Ready? And we're just going to do the same process. This tape isn't very sticky, so you can't use this alone, but it looks really fun. And it can make it look special. You could also just tape coloring or draw on the tape with markers, whatever you want to do. Use stickers to make it your own. I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times just to make sure that it's nice and stuck. Okay. Okay, so now that part's done. Oh, that part's not sticking. I'm going to use a little bit of tape. Okay. So now we've got this. Now we can leave it like this, but it's harder to get sound out like this. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. We'll turn off the music when we get to the end. But it's easier to make sound if we tape off the ends. So I'm going to use this fancy tape, but you can also use just clear tape. Make sure that you cover the whole bottom though. So I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to cut off about this much. You can see that. This much. Oh, I dropped it. Come back, tape. Okay. Now I'm going to take my first straw. I'm going to put this over the top of it, making sure that I get all of the straw covered. And then I'm going to cut it so that there's just a little square. Okay, now we're going to do each of them. My second straw, put it over. Oh, I've got a little space over here. I gotta try again. Okay. And 2 squares. Now we've got our third square. Should put that on. Yep. All covered up. The reason we do this is that so the air doesn't go out the bottom, because what makes the whistly sound is that the air is going over the top, like a flute. You know how when you play a flute, there's like, you don't blow down into the hole, you play across it. That's why their heads are up instead of like this. So that's the same idea, is that we're trying to cut off the air so that it blows across instead of down the straw and out. Now we've got 3 straws. Cut tape. Let's do the last 2. Oh, I'm going to have a little bit of extra tape here, but that's okay. I bought it at the dollar store, so it was not expensive. Okay. That one looks good. 4 straws with little squares on the end. Here's my last one. I was going to cut that without measuring. That's not a good idea. Okay. And now we are all done with this part. Right. Should we give it a try? Let's try it. Ready? The small ones are always the hardest because they're the highest notes. You'll probably have to play around with where your mouth is sitting and how you're blowing. It's a little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes a lot easier. Okay, so now our pan flute is all made. So now we're going to move into the next part, which is learning how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. Are you guys excited? Okay, so for this part, I'm going to put these to the side. Don't need these anymore. I just need my paper and my marker. Turn it back on. It's too quiet. Okay. So, for this, just, okay. Let me see. We're going to play. Okay, so we're going to write these numbers on the page. Ready? 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3. So now we've got now we're going to move. We're going to keep going. We're going to do 4, 4, 4. So now we've got so the next numbers are 3, 1, 1, and then 3, 4, 5. Now let's try that. That 5 sounds off. Okay, so my next number, sorry, my brain just decided to short circuit. Okay, so we're going to go back up. We're going to do 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that took a minute, but we got there in the end. All right, so now I'm going to write Mary Had a Little Lamb across the top. And then I will show you the numbers so that you can make sure you have them right. And I'll read them off too. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. It's 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the numbers on the page correlate with the numbers that we drew on our straws, 1 through 5. So now we're just going to play the numbers on the corresponding straw, same straw. Okay, so I've got my 3 straw right in the middle, and I'm going to play it one time. It doesn't want to play very good right now. Okay, now we're going to do 3, 4, 5. So we're going to move from this to this to this. Ready? Sorry, got ahead of myself there. Okay, so let's do 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3. Let's go to that point. And we're going to add 4, 4, 4, 3, 1, 1. Okay, let's play it from the beginning. Okay, so now we've got the first part of the song done. Now let's learn the second half. Ready? Okay, we're going to do 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay. That middle one just doesn't want to play right now. That's okay. You guys will figure it out. Okay, so now we're gonna do the last part. No, actually, let's play it from the beginning and go to that point. Ready? Sounding good. Okay, we're almost done. Let's do the last part. Ready? 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's try that. And then we'll go from the beginning. You guys are so close to being done. Ready? Yay! Okay, let's do the whole song. We'll run it through 3 times. Okay, first time. Ready? For some reason, my 3 wants to do my 2 instead. I'm just going to put my finger on this one so that I don't play it, okay? That will help me because for some reason it just wants to go all the way to the 2, and that's not right. So, all right, let's play it through again. Ready? It's getting better. You guys are getting really good at this. Your moms and dads are going to be so proud. And anybody that hears you play it, grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, friends, it's going to be great. Okay. Let's do this one more time. Ready? And go. Well, that is it for today. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this activity. And let me know if you try it out yourself. Post pictures in the bottom. Okay, have a great rest of your Sunday, and look out for more from Get to Play Online. Bye!